I stood down because I'm not that confident in that much wind. So I made Hi guys. We have our squadron commander Jim's P-17. Jim, how many flights now would you guess on the 17? About 1,000? A couple of thousand flights on this. Is the original airplane, the only one on the squadron that's still original. And Corey is currently setting up the props on, is that your P-24 and this is Carl's?
This is Peter Helm's B-24.
Okay, this is Peter Helm's B-24.
It's a Stafford kit modified into a J model.
Okay, and then
mine is another Stafford kit. Both models were built in the late 80s, so they're both very old. Mine has about 180 flights on it.
Gorgeous.
I only fly it a few times a year, that's why. But it's been flying since the late 90s.
Wow. Well, I actually did a video of Corey flying it earlier this week, and along with this video, I'll post that for those of you guys that maybe didn't see that, and also to give you a look-see at what you missed at the Apple Valley Airshow.
Carl Moen's, his B-24, that's actually the B-24 he flew in.
Oh my God.
Banana boat. It's a Stafford kit just like mine.
Come on over, Corey, with me and give me a little input on just...
well, unfortunately, he just walked away.
Okay,
so
I'm just going by. Marty's back. Marty's one of our Warbird Squadron members. And call sign, kaboom! All right, here's...
this is Carl Moen's B-24. As you can see, it's marked as banana boat. This was the same markings that Carl Moen had during World War II.
Okay, and unlike yours now, this has electric motors.
This is his plane. Actually, it looks like the J model.
I'll be darned.
But you have to modify the kit into a J. It comes as a D.
Okay, that's with the nose turret, is that correct?
Yeah, this Peter's B-24 is a J model like this.
Okay, beautiful. Now, again, Carl's has got electric motors, whereas yours has gas motors.
Yeah, mine has glow 15 size motors.
For 7 years and never could get them all to work.
He should have talked to Corey here.
And then they put electrics in it.
Well, I think it looks great. I got to find out what size motors he's used, so I maybe can put him in the B-29. You know? Anyway, I'm actually on video too, Carl.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk, we can hear what you say.
I don't talk much.
You don't, but what you say is important, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. You sure you don't want to say a few words for the camera? Gentlemen, guys in the RC group, this is Carl, who was a flight engineer and top tour gunner on this particular plane. Orbis, this is the model, but he is a tried and true World War II veteran. I'm going to pan in on his photo, and oh my goodness.
In 1944.
A 1944 picture of the gentleman that you just saw earlier in the video. That's fantastic, Carl. It's a lot of fun to meet and talk in just a second. All right. the inside of the hangar here, and we'll go up and take a look at some of these other nice looking airplanes. Here I have Jim and Marty checking out the Raiders of the Lost Ark. What is this plane called? Is the
I'm not sure.
It's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's just a movie prop plane because I don't think it's actually ever
Right.
a real plane.
That's the one that Scott built a scratch on, and then
Yeah.
Tony had one that came
Yeah,
from
yeah.
one of the manufacturers. Anyway, that's kind of a fun looking airplane, and ironically it flies pretty good. Anyway, go around in the background there. It looks like we have a, I don't know if those are turbines or large EDFs, but whatever. Good looking airplanes. We'll just continue on around here and take a look at some of these other planes. We're the guest actually here at the Apple Valley Air Show of the Apple Valley RC group, and the president has been real cordial to us and has been helping us a lot to get our planes set up, and so we just keep going around the hangar. In the background you'll see that this is actually a working hangar, and in the back there that looks like that might be a Cessna 182, a model that I had, and unfortunately was involved in a mid-air collision, and I lost the I lost the plane. Right here on this board are some pictures of Carl that he taken when he was actually in combat in the Second World War. I don't know which one of those crew members actually is Carl. I haven't had a chance to meet the gentleman, but I'm sure I will, and I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, panning around to some of the real airplanes that are parked in here, and I'm just going to move along here. Here's a couple of Hedos, and go back here. Looks like somebody has strung a line of LED lights out just to kind of give it a little bit of a pizzazz. Got kind of a Delta flying wing right here. Oh, and looks like we have a real homemade scratch-built plane that could be all made from Depron foam, a material that I'm playing around with right now, and kind of learning how to work with it. Some unusual. This gentleman evidently is really into unusual airplanes. I love the landing gears on this plane. They're little PG balls that are used in golf, so that you can hit them indoors and stuff without hurting anything. I mean, this guy is extremely inventive, and this plane looks like it might have been one of the first experimental aircraft, flown back on the Wright brothers here. But evidently it flies, so it just shows you it doesn't have to look like a conventional airplane to get in the air. Nice looking Corsair, and in the background is a B-25, which is a little bit smaller than my PBJ, which actually was a B-25 before I painted it in the naval paint scheme. And then around here in front, a nice looking Jug, a P-47 Thunderbolt, and good looking plane here, a nice looking P-40 ABG group that flew out of China prior to or actually in the beginning of the Second World War, or just prior to it. And coming around to the last of the group here, kind of a racing model plane and a super scale A6M, either a 3 or 5.0, and another acrobatic type plane. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Corey just came in to flag me down, tell me that we're going out for evidently a pilot meeting, so we'll see you later.